Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Browns offense working their way back out here, Charles. And one thing is already for sure about these Browns. They're not going to lack for storylines. You think about this, though. This team has not had a winning record since George W. Bush was president. Was 0-16 2 years ago. And now they're not just getting playoff buzz. They're getting Super Bowl buzz.
Well, partner, it shows what getting the right quarterback to lead your franchise can do.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Cassius Marsh, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. Oh, Chubb fumbled it, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he will not be denied. Into the end zone, touchdown Seahawks. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
Now Myers for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. Looking for a bounce back. Had the fumble a moment ago that went for a touchdown the other direction. See if he can get back in rhythm.
And you have to be very careful about having too quick of a hook with really good players. I did a guy's game in high school where he fumbled 3 times in the first quarter, finished with over 300 yards on the night, later ended up in the NFL. If you got a talented back, give it back to him.
The first down run with Chubb is going to go nowhere. He's, in fact, going to lose a couple. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be a 2nd and long. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Chubb on the counter, and he loses the football a second time. And the Seahawks have picked it up, and they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. On first down, it's Carson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. We see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And bulldozing. And he will not be denied. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Russell Wilson scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Offensively, pretty effective option play there for the score.
Certainly was, and it appeared to me that the defense overshifted and overplayed the trail back, the pitch man, and almost forgot about the quarterback. In fact, they did forget about the quarterback, and he turned it into a touchdown.
And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. And ball security has been a big issue. You see the numbers there. He's fumbled twice already.
And whenever we talk about ball security, it's not simply how you're holding the ball when you run it. It's all the other things that you do. Is it in the proper arm, meaning the sideline is protecting you? Are you dipping a shoulder to protect the ball as well? And obviously the 4 points of pressure to make sure it's tied firmly against your body so people can't pop it out.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield, and that is incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. This is taken at the 23. And now running right through it. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Here's Wilson. He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now Rashad Penny, and he gets it down to the 32. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Wilson. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. David Moore 32 yards. Yeah, the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play. And just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. He's just been looking for some space. I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I guess they don't forget about him.
No, don't.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. That's Ziggy Ansah, the number 5 pick in 2013, credited with a sack.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. A run for Nick Chubb, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs.
Power on. Let me finish this game of Madden first.
Into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's Britton Colquitt now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give him 9, though, on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the 2nd half is underway. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a second and 2. On second down now, it's Carson. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Bro, I'm too good at Madden.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy.
I've never been a Madden
going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
I'd rather just play fantasy.
So a first and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, right at the 40. This is Carson.
Ooh, you can't stop Carson right now. Carson's on fire.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4
I drafted him.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth so far. 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack.
Larry Ogunjobi?
I think he was trying to go through his progression.
Larry Ogunjobi is a savage, huh?
Before he knew it, he was on his back.
Miles Garrett, he's a savage too.
A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football.
Yeah, I made this match. It's the Hawks versus the Browns. Earlier I did the Hawks versus the 49ers.
49ers are kind of garbage.
30 for a first. This is third down.
Hell yeah, this
And that will be incomplete. Denzel Ward, Pro Bowler, is a rookie there to bat that one away.
RL servers are down, Marta
like
just
ready to
said.
convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one.
I don't
Knock
know.
it away and brings up a fourth down decision.
Ooh, okay.
On comes the Seahawk kicker here on fourth down. It's Jason Myers. This from
Season ends in 3 days.
and the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10. Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Big Al Woods there to make the tackle.
Who's... Oh, wait, oh, no, never mind.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A pass for negative yardage, obviously. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop, but that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything, so it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
Mayfield to throw it. Now Mayfield lost the football. The Seahawks have picked it up, and they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Bro.
Often on
I don't even know
fumbles,
how
you look at the guy who coughed it up and
happened.
say, geez, what did he do? But hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. From the 22, Wilson. This throw caught right around the 6. 16 yards.
Sixth and goal.
Down.
Come on now.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter.
And he's going to score. It's a Seahawks touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And he's certainly played it.
Yo, the play I just did, it was supposed to be a passing play, but nobody was open. So I was Russell Wilson. I just ran for it, got the touchdown.
The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Myers connects on the PAT, and they will bump the lead up to 26.
I hope Myers does this pretty good this year.
Three-play drive, and it was Russell Wilson finishing things off with a touchdown run.
He had a good rep before us.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard.
No run back, just a touchback.
Offense back onto the field. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air.
Oh my God, that guy's
He's
fast.
taken down, but able to slip across
Who
the
is that?
35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Johnson Jr.? Yo, that dude's fast.
And he picked up the first down on that run. Don't
Duke
just
Johnson?
ask for him. Show him that you're
Yeah,
supposed to.
on the Browns?
He's not on the Browns no more.
It says Johnson Jr. on his back.
Duke Johnson, yeah. Duke Johnson Jr.
Yeah. I just know that dude.
He
had
just
the
got
ball.
traded like last week. He's a running back, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Left side caught by the tight end Njoku.
But dude, he was
Good play. There's
fast.
the Browns
He was
strike
a
for
good one.
16 on a first down.
He just took off like a rocket.
Almost
I
not
had
fair.
no
Big
chance of
guy
catching
running the
him.
corner route, being able to
thought
lean
he
and
was
push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop him?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically, but a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Marquise Blair, second-round pick from Utah, there to bat it away. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Chubb. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 3rd and long for Mayfield. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And a tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few
The guys
yards.
put in the chat, when your team sucks, they're getting smashed 5-1.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Well, I was watching him in warm-ups, and he hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and went over. This one a little bit inside of that, but not enough leg.
And the difference is what?
Well, your live conditions.
Live conditions, game conditions are a whole lot different than practice. We just pop it up there, no rush, no pressure. I think maybe that takes a couple of yards away from you when you have to do it when it's real.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. A gain of 6 there on first.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as
I
who
love
to throw
songs
to
with
on
the
that play.
sample like this.
Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make
And it had
quick
a little dev
decisions
on it.
and have quick
Oh,
releases
that's it.
have the most success in this league.
Call that a loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
Well, it wasn't so much that looked like the offense was threatening. They were. I mean, they had great field position, but how about the defense on that one? Huge stop on third down. It wasn't just a stop. Look at the loss of yardage, and it changes the play calling and the thought process.
And how about this, a fake?
Facts.
And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful in that opportunity.
13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. Mayfield now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Mayfield now. Completing it to the right side. Johnson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to his tight end, David Njoku. That'll bring up second down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Now Mayfield. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Mayfield now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on first down. A toss play to Chubb. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on.
I wish a nigga would, but he won't. Never mind.
Oh, you're eager. You come running.
And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Punching it in from a yard away.
Chubb just got a touchdown.
Closer. Sometimes a group that gets overlooked, certainly, the offensive line. Right there, they really helped with that score.
Didn't they tell us in our meeting that when we score touchdowns running the ball, that means the offensive line actually scored first by moving people back beyond the end zone? We saw evidence of that on that play.
Joseph on for the extra point. And the kick here is good with a penalty flag down as well. And they may have run into him after the kick went away.
Fucking make him feel rich. Yeah.
So 5 yards for running into. Lucky it wasn't 15 for roughing.
No doubt about it, because they protect the kickers and the guys holding the ball almost as much as they protect quarterbacks in the pocket. They don't want those types of injuries.
He just got me with an onside kick.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And again this time to the tailback. Still nothing but green grass here. Touchdown, Chris Carson, 39 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield. And all he takes off with it is a fake. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Yeah, I got an eye for flair. Kiss me in your dreams and we dying enough. I got time to kill. And got no time to spare.
Is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. Fights free yet again. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view. than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now the throw here going to be taken in by the tight end to Joku. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackle. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Set the earth on my head spinning.
Mayfield looks to throw. He finds back
Earth on my head spinning.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield, and it'll go right back to Landry. It's complete again. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Mayfield brings him up 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Mayfield with it once more. And it's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. To throw, Mayfield. And the throw there going to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know. Well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
He sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. Past the 20. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. What we just saw, we've seen a lot of broken tackles, and they're leading to a huge touchdown play.
Yeah, none of them more glaring than what we just saw there, but we've seen it throughout this game, whether it's in tight, running through the line, out in open field. They haven't been able to get these runners down very well. I have a feeling they'll be in pads a lot next week, working on their tackling.
And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good. So with the missed PAT in his rear view mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Yeah, a little bit.
This is fielded at the goal line. And it'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
In a little bit, but he hasn't been back on since.
The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. They're just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coach
pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Cassius Marsh picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Mayfield. Now Mayfield lost the football. And touchdown.
For a while now, bitch, you ain't know.
So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns.
Bitch,
He's
you
talking
ain't
about
know.
something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
The extra point now coming from Myers. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
I just won.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And
I won 14-51.
Hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points.
Give me that back first and give me my throne. They cannot stop me now. Bitch, you ain't know. They been playing dumb for a while now. Bitch, you ain't know. They been trying to play me for a while now. Bitch, you ain't know. With the high road, get up in the eye before I end up at the crossroads. Yeah, it's always the one smoking a lot. This ain't got business in it.